Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my friend, you are live on air. Go ahead. Hello? Yes, go ahead. What do you want to say to us? You said 70% you will win. I want to see how 70% will work. Go ahead.
Sorry. Your what is
What?
your voice?
Yeah? What's wrong with my voice?
The signal. The signal. You understand?
Huh? What?
Can we text together?
Text? You want to debate me in text?
Yes.
Not in voice? Why not in voice?
Because
Huh?
the signal, you understand?
Because
Your
what?
voice is not here.
Well, I don't do this text thing. I always, if I text, I like only to text girls. I don't like to text boys. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay.
So, what do you want to do? What do you want to say to us? Go ahead. What you
I
can.
just want to say that the answer is the hadith is not what?
The hadith is not good.
It's not have a relationship with God.
I'm showing you. I'm showing you Sahih hadith. I did not show any hadith is not. It says Sahih. All the hadith I show on the screen, they are Sahih. So what do you mean the hadith is not Sahih? It is Sahih. Here we go. This hadith it says Sahih. Do you see the word Sahih in the screen? It says Sahih. I can sing it for you. Sunan Abi Dawud, hadith number 4932. Sahih. Which hadith I showed you is not Sahih? All of them they are Sahih. This one, this is Sahih. This is Sahih Muslim. Very Sahih.
Not Sahih, you understand?
Yeah, so they are Sahih, and they are exposing Muhammad to be a bad person. So this is Sahih. So why you are saying to me it's not Sahih?
Because the hadith writer is lived 300 years after Muhammad dies, alright?
Well, okay, hold on. So if it is 300 years after Muhammad death, well, the Quran do you have the Quran when Muhammad died? Do you have the Quran written in time of Muhammad?
The Quran written time by Muhammad?
Yeah, you don't have the Quran. You don't have the Quran. Do you have the Quran of Muhammad? You don't. Do you have the Quran of Uthman? You don't. You have recitation of somebody exists 200 years after Muhammad, after Uthman, and his name is Hafs, and the Muslim accuse him to be a fraud and a liar. So the Quran itself is the same problem as the Hadith. So why you accept the Hadith, accept the Quran?
Because the Quran is have written in the age of the age of Muhammad lived.
No, you don't. No, you don't have. You don't have. You can go on right now and you can search. You will not. You will not find. You will not find a single. You will not find a single page written in the time of Muhammad. The Muslim just a few years ago they found a piece of leather and it's dated to the time of Muhammad, but the Quran is not the same, and it's not the ink dated to Muhammad. It is leather dated to Muhammad. The Muslim they made a big festival about it. You don't have a single page from Muhammad time. You don't have a single page of the book of Uthman. You don't have a single page of the book of Hafsa or book of Aisha or book of Ibn Mas'ud. You don't have a single page of anything. You have recitation. And this is why you Muslim, if you open the book, it says this Quran is according to Hafs, according to etc. According to the Prophet. Recitation, not writing. According to riwayat, you know what riwayat mean? The report, the recitation. So all what you have is recitation of recitation of recitation of recitation of recitation of recitation of recitation.
Can you say slowly? Can you say? My English is bad, okay?
My voice? No. Let me ask you. Let me ask you. If there is something. Yeah, as long as you call me, and I like to speak to Indonesian Muslims. I find them very nice people. I like Indonesian people. So as long as you are speaking to me, can you show me one thing in the Quran make you believe that this is coming from God? As an example, when the Quran says that Allah He sent hail from mountains in heaven, do you believe hail comes from mountains in heaven, or this is a stupid thing?
Where does this say? In the Quran or the Hadith?
Well, this is the Da'if Quran.
Hadith?
No, this is the Da'if Quran.
Now I want to give something. What is this? The fraud on the Al-Quran, not the Hadith, because the Hadith is written by human, not by God.
Okay, well, You see, the Quran, this is the Quran, and the Quran says that Allah, he sent hail from mountains in heaven, he break it and he send it down, and he throw it at us. And this is Quran. This is not hadith. Are you going to say this Quran is weak? And the Muslim in order.
What's the surah?
Huh? This is chapter 24, verse number 43. And you can read the interpretation, and you will see the Muslim here, they try to cover the stupidity of the Quran. So they say, and he sent down from the cloud that are like, they put between two bracket like, but there's no like in the Quran. There's no like. There are mountain. Where is hail? You know, what kind of God he teach that he have mountains of hail in the sky, and he break hail from there and he throw it at us?
Oh wait, what surah? I forgot.
Chapter 24, verse number 43. But by the way, according there's a prophet. I always listen to him. It's his name. His name is Netflix. I listen to Netflix prophet, and he said hail is coming from the freezer. I don't know which one is coming true. I don't know. But according to prophet Netflix, hail is coming from the freezer. According to your prophet, hail is coming from mountains in heaven, and Allah break it and he throw it at us.
What's the wrong with this ayah? I don't understand.
Well, the ayah, my friend, saying that there is hail in heaven, and
Hail?
coming from mountains. Allah, he have mountains. You know what mountains mean?
Yes, I know.
Mountains is like a big, like you have a volcano, volcano, big hill, like rocks.
Yeah, I know.
So
it's a good one.
So Allah saying that Allah, he sent hail, and those hail are taken from those mountain hail. You know the hail, the ice, ice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like sometime the sky rain ice, right? The sky, like like balls, big balls of ice. So this is hail. They call it hail in English. So Allah, he throw hail, and where he got the hail from? From mountains in heaven. What do you think about that?
Mountains in heaven? I don't find the heaven any.
It says here.
Any words?
No, they are lying to you, my friend. Translation. Then it says here. I don't know what it says for you in the Indonesian language, but in the front of me it says, وَيُنْزِلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مِنْ جِبَالٍ فِيهَا. Sama means sky. That's it. So it says there from sky. مِنْ جِبَالٍ فِيهَا, from mountains in it. مِنْ بَرَدٍ فَيُصِيبُ بِهِ مَنْ يَشَاءُ. So he sent down from the sky, from mountains in it, hail, which means ice. So he hit with it whoever he want.
Wait, can I see on the Quraysh dialect? I will see in the Dr. Shabir.
Dr. Shabir, Dr. Shabir is a potato. This guy is an idiot. He don't know anything. He don't know. You have to read Arabic too. But Dr. Shabir, he's not a doctor. He is not Shabir. He's a potato. What Shabir will say to you? In Arabic it says, in Arabic in front of me it says, وَيُنْزِلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مِنْ جِبَالٍ فِيهَا, clear. And he sent down from the sky, from mountains in it. What Shabir can do? He can change the Quran for you?
No, sorry, I speak my language. The language of Muhammad is the Quraysh dialect, right?
My friend, I'm reading Quraysh in front of you. This is Quraysh. I'm reading Quraysh. This is my language. I am an Arab. I am not from Kuala Lumpur. I am an Arab. I just read it for you. وَيُنْزِلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مِنْ جِبَالٍ فِيهَا مِنْ بَرَدٍ فَيُصِيبُ بِهِ مَنْ يَشَاءُ. And even the interpretation is saying the same, that Allah, he sent from the sky, where there is mountain, he sent ice down and he throw it at us.
Wait, can I read it again?
Yeah, read it again. Go ahead.
I will read.
No problem.
No. Have you seen how God drives the cloud and gathering them, then makes them layers, and then you see the rain coming forth from them? He sent down from the hail the load of snow to cover the ground and leave some undercover, according to his law, the flashes of lightning and the brightness of the snow desert side.
Okay, so what are you reading from? What translation you are reading?
The Quraysh, have you say?
Quraysh. You're reading English now.
Yes.
Do you know Arabic?
What?
You know Arabic? Okay, read it for me in Arabic. Go ahead. Of course. Okay, that's good. Go ahead. Read it for me in Arabic.
In the Arab?
Yeah.
Alam tara anna Allah. That verse, alright?
Yeah, read it. But you do not know Arabic, right? But you can read Arabic. Okay, that's wonderful. You do not know Arabic, but he can read Arabic. Go ahead. Read it for us.
Alam tara anna Allah yurji sahaba.
Not yurji, yurji. Okay. Continue, no problem.
Sahaba. Summa yuwarifu baynahu. Summa yaj'aluhu rukama fatara wadqa yahruju min khilalihi. Sorry, I'm very nervous.
It's okay, no problem. Take your time, my friend. I'm here to help you. I'm not against you. Don't worry. Okay, now I want you to focus with me here from this part. وَيُنْزِلُ, let me read it for you, easier. وَيُنْزِلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مِنْ جِبَالٍ فِيهَا مِنْ بَرَدٍ فَيُصِيبُ بِهِ مَنْ يَشَاءُ. Okay, let us focus again. وَيُنْزِلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ, he sent down from where? From the sky. مِنْ جِبَالٍ, from mountains, right? مِنْ جِبَالٍ, from mountains. فِيهَا, in it. So mountains were in the sky. Min baradin fayusib bimasha. So Allah saying he sent down from the sky, from mountains in it, hail, and he hit with it whoever he liked. What kind of God he says such a stupid thing?
The mistranslation, I think. The translation. Oh wait.
My friend, as long you were able to read it in Arabic, as long you were able to read it in Arabic one by one. I mean, just use it word by word. It says in front of you, وَيُنْزِلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ, he sent down from the sky, مِنْ جِبَالٍ فِيهَا, from mountains in it, مِنْ بَرَدٍ فَيُصِيبُ بِهِ, from hail, he hit with it whoever you wish. So the verse saying clearly that there is mountains located in the sky, and there's hail there in those mountains, and Allah he sent the hail from those mountains and he hit with it whoever wish. This is a very stupid verse. There's no way this is God. He do not know how hail is made.
It doesn't. Wait.
Let me switch to translation to Indonesian and see if we can get something to help you in translation.
Okay.
Let us see Indonesian. I don't know what Indonesian will be saying, but we will try. I mean, what we can do. Indonesian Tafsir al-Jalalain. That's wonderful. Let us see al-Jalalain. Okay. Do you see the screen, my friend?
No, I not open your YouTube.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Let me read for you. It says here. I don't know, like this is let me go down where it says maybe from here, I'm not sure. I mean, look how small in Arabic it is, and look how big in Indonesian it is. All right. Haruf min yang kiyodo ini baravangzi min jadi saliha atau kata Pengayubang Yankee Dari Gang Gongyang,
Maybe this.
Manjalang, Badayana, I mean, etc. Okay, I think this is enough. So, I mean, this is a Jalalain. You can open a Jalalain in Indonesian. It should say that Allah, He sent down from mountains in heaven where there is hail. He sent it down on us.
Huruf mim. What? Huruf mim dikasih atau kata. Nah, I think that's not the right word.
Not the right words? Okay. Well, my Indonesian is not that good, you know, because I forgot my Chinese is weak. But my friend, I mean, it's okay. You know what? Forget about this verse. Forget about this verse. If there is something in the Quran make you believe that the Quran is coming from Allah, supposedly is God, right? So if there is something in the Quran make you really believe in this book, like what? If you have anything,
Like this. The verse on the Quran that.
But there is something in the Quran make you think this is from God?
Yes, I have.
Like what? Help me. Go ahead.
The verse that. Oh, wait, let me find it. Sorry.
Don't worry, my friend. I'm here to help you. Take your time, no problem.
Thank you. About this, in the chapter 40, verse 67.
Okay. What about it?
It's about the. Let's go. About. Sorry, man. My English is very bad. I can't.
Oh, don't worry about it. No problem. It's okay. So, chapter 40, verse number 57. What is this here? What is your
67?
67. Okay, 67. Sorry. Okay. This is really from God? Do you think this is from God or this is crazy?
Yeah, I think it's from God because.
Why?
You know.
Why? Are you made? Okay. Okay. What do you go to school?
Yeah.
Do you go to school? Like, do you go to university? What is your education, my friend?
This make me believe in this chapter.
In here it says that Allah, He will make the nutfa into a dead blood. But all of us, we knew that this is crazy. There's no any process during the Quran says that the nutfa will transform into dead blood, and then the dead blood will become a piece of meat, and then the piece of meat became bones, and then the bones became baby. How this can be from God?
This could be.
What do you mean? The science, when you go to school, in the school they teach you that sperm will become a dead blood, and then the dead blood became meat. This is what they taught you?
Yes, but in the Muhammad age, no one can tell about this thing.
What do you mean nobody, my friend? This is stupid. Because the sperm will not become anything. The sperm will not become anything. You know, here they are saying, say to you, nutfa is a mixed semen drop of male and female. This is how stupid the Quran. Even the one who tried to cover up, he says mixed semen of male and female, but women don't have semen. And the Arabic is so clear, it says nutfa. So Allah, He says that Allah, He created you from nutfa, and the nutfa is a semen, and that semen will become a dead blood, but that is not true. And here the translation, they try to cover up, but they make it even more ugly. According to science, it's not true. Semen will not be transformed into dead blood, and there is no process of the baby creation. You can go right now, search in Google in your language, search how the baby is made. You will not find anyone agree with such a madness.
What do you mean dead blood?
It says the blood. It says the blood. It says alaqa. Alaqa is the blood. Here we go. Even your Muslim translation, it says piece of congealed blood. We can change the translation for you if you don't like this translation. We go to Yusuf Ali. Let us see. More famous idiot. You will see it says the same. So the nutfa, the sperm, drop of sperm, that will become a dead blood. And here, look, they say to you in the form from a leech like clot. It doesn't say that. It says alaqa, not leech like a clot. It's a clot. Every translator, look, every translator, he bring you different translation. Actually, they change the translation. There's no way this is Yusuf Ali. Yusuf Ali, I have many videos of his translation. Never said that. They change it. Look, they change the translation. Look, guys, do you see it? They change it because I used my videos to read the translation. Look, this is the first time I see it here. Yusuf Ali translation. I never saw it before, saying from then from a leech of a clot. But Yusuf Ali is dead. How they change the translation after he died? All right.
Wait.
Amazing.
Sorry, my friend.
No problem.
Yes, I know it. The Indonesian ulama have changed some word in Al-Quran.
Okay, so
and I know some of them.
Yeah, but
because
yeah,
they want to make it same with the hadith.
They want what?
For some, they change it for a purpose. You know.
They changed some words for what purpose?
Wait. By the way, I'm not a Sunni. I'm a Quranist. You understand?
You are Quran only?
Yes, I'm Quran only.
But isn't it the Quran says to you, you have to obey Allah and the Prophet? So how you can obey the Prophet? The Quran is the word of Allah. But the Quran says you have to obey Allah and the Prophet. So how you can obey the Prophet if you don't listen to his words?
The God give the Muhammad a Quran, and the Quran and Muhammad teach everyone the Quran. So we must obey the Muhammad. Mean we must obey Allah yourself.
No, because if do you believe that Allah and Muhammad is one person or two person?
Different person.
Okay, so if the Quran is the word of Allah, there's no need to say then obey the Prophet, because you obey Allah, you obey the Prophet anyway. If the Quran is the only message Allah He sent him, you just obey the Quran, and by obeying the Quran, I mean, who care about obeying the messenger anyway? He's a man, so you need to obey Allah, right?
Of course, in the Quran, in the Quran say same, because Muhammad is just a messenger. So then.
So okay, but in order to obey the messenger, okay, let me ask you: as long you are a person who pray according to the Quran, right? Okay, the Quran says you can do muta in chapter 4 verse 24. Muta? Yeah, do you do muta?
What is muta?
Muta is you see a woman and you say to her, I will pay you $5 if you sleep with me. If she agree, you can sleep with her for the time you agree with her to sleep with her. And this is in the Quran, chapter 4, verse 24. So do you practice that? You are a Quran only. I understand, no problem. You don't like the hadith because it shows that Muhammad is a fraud. So now the Quran says you can rent a woman and you can sleep with her and you pay her for opening her legs and taking off her panty. So now, do you practice the Quran or you don't practice the Quran?
Let me see. Chapter 4.
Yeah.
Verse
24.
24. Okay. Wait, let me heard this.
Huh?
They say not for zina, but
It says you
It's
have
hard to
you have
translate to the English.
Don't translate, no problem. But does it say there that you have to pay them their wages for you enjoy their private part? Who are those women?
It's for for married. You understand? Not this Gina, just not this Gina, but for married. You understand?
For what?
For married. So
okay, for married. Okay, guys, this is for married. But those women, you are marrying them for 10 minutes, for 5 hours, for 1 hour. How you call this marriage?
What do you 10 hour? Wait. There is a timing on it.
Yeah, there's a timing. Yeah, for sure, there's a timing. It says here that it's forbidden for you to have sex with married women unless they are slaves. So you can rape women who they are married in Islam. This is number one, if they are slaves. Number two, you have to pay from your wealth to those women who you enjoy enjoy what? Enjoy their private part. Who are the women who you pay them? Those are the one you do muta. This is why it says فَمَا اسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ. This is the word muta. The word muta is coming from here. اسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ. You said you can read in Arabic, right? It says فَمَا اسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ بِهِ. So what you enjoy of it, which their vagina, from them, فَآتُوهُنَّ أُجُورَهُنَّ. You have to pay them wages. Don't you pay wages for a prostitute? Do you pay wages to your wife after you sleep with her? Do you pay your wife money after you sleep with her?
That's in English.
Okay, I'm asking you. Do you pay after you sleep with your wife? After you sleep with your wife, do you give her $5 each time you sleep with her?
What do you mean? I must pay every time?
Well, here it says in front of you, فَمَا اسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ بِهِ مِنْهُنَّ فَآتُوهُنَّ أُجُورَهُنَّ. And whatever you enjoy of that, which means the vagina, from them, pay them wages. What is the wages you pay to women you are sleeping with? What is that wages? Who is the one will make wages in Arabic? Wages, ujur, is wages. So as long as you are paying them wages, it means they are employees, they are not wives. So who are those women who you sleep with them and you pay them money?
But they mean employees. Oh wait, in the XTPs, I need to see it because in Indonesia translation.
Okay, my friend. Let me ask you. Are you saying to me you are a Muslim and you never heard of muta before? You never heard of the word muta? No.
I don't understand the Quran. The Quran. This ayah.
Well, this is Quran. It says my friend, this is Quran. This is Arabic. But you are saying you never heard of Muslim practicing muta? You never heard of this before?
I never.
Okay, I want you to go and search, and I want you to learn more about the muta, and then you call me and tell me about it. But your prophet in the hadith says it clearly. But you said you don't like the hadith because the hadith will make Muhammad obviously look clearly as a fraud, and you don't. This is why you don't want to read the hadith. Otherwise, Islam without hadith does not exist. There's nowhere in the Quran, as an example, the Quran says you pray only 3 times. You say, but you pray 5 times, right? But this is not in the Quran. This is in the hadith. 5 times.
I mean, the salat is salat tanha anil fahsya wal munkar, right?
What? If there is any verse in the Quran says you pray, if there is any verse in the Quran says you pray 5 times?
Yes.
Where? Which verse?
This verse. Wait.
Let me help you. Open chapter 11. Open chapter 11, verse 114. It says it clearly. You pray only 3 times.
Yes, I play. Chapter 8.
Chapter 11, verse 114. It says, establish the prayer, the 2 end of the day and the approach of the night. That's 3 times. That's it. Where is the 4 or 5 times?
The whole day.
Well, the whole day. No, the 2 end of the day, in the morning and and
From the day.
at the end of the day, you know, and the approach of the night, you know. So that's it. 3 times.
Yes.
Okay, 3 times. The Quran says you pray 3 times, but you pray 5 times.
No, I didn't pray 5 times.
Oh, you pray only 3 times?
Oh wait, what the verse?
Okay, my friend.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, maybe you know, you can call me maybe tomorrow or the day after, and I want you to prepare yourself more, and I want you to get ready. Like maybe you can give me something really strong about the Quran, because until now, you know. By the way, you won. You know, you won this debate. 70% you won, but I want you to call me again. Yeah, 70% you won. I think 75. But I want you to call me again, maybe tomorrow or the day after when we are online. And I want you to bring me something really strong, what there's no Christian can refute about Allah in the Quran. What do you think? Something really powerful. Okay, so I want you to get ready. And this time, next time you call me, I want you to win like 85%, not only 70 or 75. So I want you to be stronger. So prepare yourself. Get things for me with evidence, and studying them carefully, and call me. What do you think?
I will take it.
All right. Okay. Thank you, my friend, for calling. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. By the way, assalamu alaikum is not a Muslim greeting. This is something Muhammad, he took from the Jews. When the angel they came to Mary, they said to her, Shalom to you, Mary, right? When the angel came to Muhammad, did not say to him, Shalom. This is something Muhammad later he started saying, Salamu alaikum. The angel Jibreel, according to a Muslim story, never, according to the Quran, never say Assalamu alaikum to Muhammad. And this is a clear proof that Muhammad is a fraud. Otherwise, why when the angel came to Mary, he said to her, peace to you, Shalom to you, Salamu alaikum, Mary. Why he did not say Salamu alaikum, Muhammad? Right?